myDHLi Quote and Book is a great way for any of our customers to receive instant quotations 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And in the following video, I'd like to take you through the process of creating a quotation, but also then proceeding with a booking. Once you've navigated to our website, the very first thing you'll be required to do is actually enter the origin details. But first you'll have to decide whether we are picking up the freight from the company address or whether you self-deliver to the terminal. As you can see, I've already entered my origin address. This is located in Germany. I've entered Hamm as the city, including the postcode as well. Further down, I've also done the exact equivalent on the destination side. If I go a little bit further down, I've also provided the information of the billing country. Most importantly, I've also entered our cargo details. As you can see on screen, I've entered loose cargo, specifically €1 pallet weighing 150 kilograms. The last thing I had to confirm is that I'm using general cargo, so my freight does not require any special handling, and I've confirmed that I'm a business customer. Once I'm done with these steps, I can then compare my quotes. On the very next screen, I get a couple of key information. For one, I can see the earliest pickup date, but I can also decide another date that I would like the freight to be picked up on. And most importantly, lower down on screen, you'll see that I've been quoted 3 different modes of transport that I can choose from. These have various differences. For one is an ocean freight quotation, and 2 of them are air freight quotations. They range and differ in terms of the transit time and also the price, but most importantly, we also have indicated now the carbon emissions the movement of this freight will create. For the purpose of our video, I'll actually continue with our air freight option that has a transit time of 7 days and costs roughly €1,000. Once I hit continue, you'll see that I will have to enter my contact details, including my email address, but I can also ask to be opted in to our email offers about our products, our services, etc. Once I'm happy with this and I move over to the next screen, you'll see it very visible right at the top, the steps that will need to be followed in order to complete the quotation and continue with the booking. For the first step, I've actually navigated to our service page. And as it says on the tin, the service page allows you to add any additional services to your quotation and eventually your booking. Starting off with the custom clearance, and a little bit further down, you can also decide to either insure your goods or also make the shipment sustainable by either insetting or offsetting. Insetting itself is a very innovative solution where we actually replace the fossil fuels required during the movement of the shipment and use sustainable marine and aviation biofuels. Offsetting, on the other hand, is basically funding climate protection projects, i.e. purchasing carbon credits to offset the emissions that are being created. Lastly, on this page, you can also see that the Incoterms are listed, but you can change them as to your liking. Moving on from this, on the second part of this, we actually go to the routing now. The routing will have been taken over from the very first place where we started our quotation. This is just to confirm that everything is in order. You'll see that we have the pickup here, as well as the address and a map view of this. And we have the equals thing on the delivery side. The third page is just to confirm the cargo again. As you remember, I've chosen €1 pallet weighing 150 kilograms, which you can see on screen. And that I've chosen general cargo as well. Should you wish to change this, there's always an edit button right here. We also have the opportunity to upload any documents. As you can see on screen, I've included a packing list as well as a commercial invoice, which is something we would always recommend you to do. And the very last thing is to actually just confirm the billing side by adding all the contact details, the company details as well, including the email address. And then once you're actually happy with this, you can either go to the summary or you can save throughout any step of the process and actually return to the quote later on. You'll actually be issued an email that allows you to return to this quotation. But I'm happy with everything I've entered, so I can actually go to the summary. And once I do, you'll actually see that a separate screen will open again, just providing you with a breakdown of all the information that was added. And if I'm happy with everything, I can confirm that I've read the terms and conditions and complete my booking. Once I've completed my booking, I'll actually be issued with my house bill number, but also with my quote ID. This can actually be used for our public tracking services.